Hey, it's Dr. Thornell, and unfortunately, it looks like winter is finally coming. Tomorrow, we're supposed to have some snow, so I thought this would be a great time to give you some tips about how to shovel and how not to shovel, because it's one of those things like raking leaves where people don't do it, 11 months out of the year, and then all of a sudden they go out there and they spend hours doing it. And that's a really simple recipe for an injury or an overuse leading to some sort of inflammation. So here are a couple of really quick lessons. The first one is don't shovel if you don't have to. Use a snow blower, have somebody plow. Obviously those are the simple ones. But also when I say don't shovel, what I mean is to push snow versus shovel. To shovel, we tend to think of this type of action. Well, you're much better off to just get out there and just push the snow off of your driveway or off of your walk. Now, obviously, if you've got 8 inches of snow, you can't just push it like that because it builds up really fast and gets heavy. So early and often, get out there early. Don't let it get to be more than a half an inch or an inch of snow at a time. And yeah, you might have to do it 3, 4, 5 times, but it's just like walking. It's very simple. You just walk along and then you push it off the edge of your driveway or the walkway. So very simple. Do it early and often, push the snow. Secondly, there are going to be places where you do have to shovel, whether it be stairs or if you've let it get too high, the end of your driveway where the plows have come around. 2 things I always try to tell people is do the shoveling as if you're an opposite-handed person. So if you're right-handed, you're going to want to grab your shovel like this and constantly do this sort of a thing. Well, what we want to do is try to do that like a left-handed person. Switch your hands and do this, because your default action is always going to be to go back to your dominant hand. So if we try 100% of the time to do this like an opposite-handed person, we're probably going to end up about 50-50. If we shoot for 50-50, then we're going to be way more dominant-handed, and it's best to take those strains of shoveling and spread them out left and right. If we can create some sort of balance there, then you're going to be a lot less likely to injure yourself. So try to focus on shoveling like an opposite-handed person, and you'll find it comes out about equal. The other thing is when you shovel, obviously remember your form. When we shovel, we want to get into the pile of snow, get your body close to the end of the shovel where the weight is, and then use your knees to then pick that pile up and throw it. We don't want to push into the pile, stand way back here and try to pick it up, because then it's much heavier. If we get over that pile, we make it lighter. So standing back here is bad, and the other thing we don't want to do is to just bend over with our legs straight and try to pick anything up like that. Those are recipes for disaster. So number 1, don't shovel. Push the snow, get out there early and often. Number 2, if you have to shovel, make sure you get close to where the weight is on the end of the shovel. Use your knees to pick it up, and good luck tomorrow.